Fellow stakeholders, I'm Alex Brown. I'm a former Local 201 leader and a GE retiree from the Lynn, Mass plant. For 38 years, I cut parts, assembled jet engines, and worked to make high-quality products. I'm also a shareholder and invested in the long-term success of this company. On Wednesday, I will be presenting the proposal at the GE stockholder meeting to add a democratically elected worker to the board of directors because workers create essential value for GE. Our knowledge, skill, and care make great products. GE needs someone on the board that cares about the products, knows what it takes to make them, and is invested in the long-term success of the company. I'm disappointed that the current leadership of GE dismissed the qualifications of GE employees to serve on the board. We are not a faction, but rather some of the most loyal members of the GE community. Ours is the voice that is missing on the board. For years, GE has pursued a strategy of risky acquisitions rather than focusing on the sustainability of the core business. It has hollowed out its workforce in the U.S. while relying on taxpayer dollars to subsidize its bottom line. In 1978, when I punched in Lynn, there were about 8,000 union members. Today, there are about 1,175 left. GE should protect and strengthen its workforce to make our company stronger. A worker director understands the importance of rebuilding and stopping offshoring. Enhanced domestic production avoids the recent supply chain bottlenecks that have crippled business. Instead, GE turned itself into an unregulated bank with disastrous results on display during the 2008 financial crash. It continues to extract short-term profits at the expense of long-term investment in workers, equipment, and innovation. With those that built the company, workers and retirees and their communities, we paid the price in continued cuts to our jobs and pay, benefits, and pensions. So a worker on the board brings the knowledge and investment in the long-term viability of the company. A worker director would have interests more aligned with long-term shareholders over a director whose career has been focused on short-term value extraction. This perspective is especially needed as GE seeks to spend nearly $2.5 billion to split up the company. Corporations led by boards that are indifferent or hostile to their workforce are less likely to exhibit the necessary independence that their fiduciary role requires. Adding an employee director would provide diversity that the current board lacks, an invaluable ear to the ground. Shareholders, please vote for Proposal 7 on your ballot. Thank you for having me here.